and start off with tourism, because 2,000 local visitors keen on touring numerous destinations in Uganda will benefit from a 700 million shillings funding from MasterCard Foundation in a partnership with PSFU, the Private Sector Foundation of Uganda. Support aimed at boosting the domestic tourism, a sector that registered heavy losses during the COVID-19 pandemic. According to the PSFU officials, to date, visitor numbers have grown from 700,000 to 1.5 million arrivals.
Can local tourism have better numbers than foreign? Some think so. MasterCard Foundation, through a project managed by Private Sector Foundation Uganda, has set aside more than 700 million shillings in subsidization for local tourists. For 2,000 local visitors, over 360,000 shillings of your cost of entrance, other activities or accommodation will be paid for.
In partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, a Private Sector Foundation organized a program through which we can incentivize domestic tourism travel. Ugandans coming to our parks because the foreigners who used to come had stopped coming, and besides, for us to be resilient, we must be the more visitors. The foreigners should do less. Ugandans must be more people they should be the ones to come to the parks in the biggest numbers. Now, this requires some sort of incentives, and the incentives are to pay part of the cost that a tourist pays to come to the parks.
The tourism sector regulator, the Uganda Tourism Board, is working on other structural issues to see better fruition for this and other initiatives.
On your way to the spot here, how was it? Is it accessible? Is the product accessible? Then we are looking at accommodation. You know, when you travel, you need to sleep. You know, all this and all that. After accommodation, then we are looking at the amenities. How are the amenities? For example, if you want to go for a short call here, where do you run? You know, these are some of the things. And then finally, awareness.
If you intend to visit one of the Ugandan destinations as a local tourist, Uganda Tourism Association is the agency to engage. Rachel Navisubi, NTV Business.